Hello to all my Patreons. Thank you so much for being here. This is your extended reading for the All Signs July tarot reading. This is going to be a channel message for all signs. The way I normally do tarot channel messages is a bit different from my regular tarot readings, which is why the angle for the camera is different. Alright, so I just checked to see who's here protecting us during this reading. I have Archangel Azrael, Death and Rebirth, transitions and life changes. Thank you so much for being here. I also got that Archangel Gabriel is here, self-expression, creativity, and North Star. And because of the North Star, I'm thinking, I wasn't planning to, but I feel like I should pull a, I forgot the name of this deck, Starseed Oracle deck card from the Starseed Oracle deck for you guys. Okay, so a little bonus reading for you. Bonus extended reading for my Patreon members. I have here star baiting, light body, crystal grid transmission activation. Somebody watching, or maybe several people watching, needs to do a spiritual bat. I'm hearing in particular before you go to bed, if you're having nightmares, the spiritual bath will help. Is there's something clingy on you and is affecting your dreams. So if you're watching this and you've been having nightmares lately, then that message is for you, and it's recommended that you do a spiritual bath. I'm not the best person to describe what the spiritual bath is. I suggest that you check YouTube for that. Yeah, because I do spiritual baths, but I do like quickly. It's more like a shower, and it's a quickie shower where I use salt crystals and I add it to my bat gel, and I on my cloth, the washcloth, and I scrub a dub. That's how I do my spiritual baths daily, but it's more like a spiritual shower. But there's more detailed ways for you to do it. So I suggest you check out YouTube. And also, I just saw YouTuber Jenna Witchy, Witchy Corner, I think is her YouTuber channel. I can't remember exactly. Jenna, Jenas, I think. I'll put the link in. I don't want to misspell her name or give you the wrong information. But she has bath salts on sale. Another person you guys could check out regarding bath salt is Madeline Craft. She sells bath salts as well, spiritual bath salts as well. And they probably have instructions for you to do how to use them. All right, let's get started with this channel reading. I was already picking up some energy regarding that while I was talking about the bath salts. I'm hearing fighting. I'm hearing the word fighting. Family fought. It feels more like past tense. Family fought, past tense. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? Alright, they want me to take out the Emperor card, but they want me to start from this deck. And put this... Okay, I never did it like that before. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Actually, let me do it like that so it's more of a surprise. I'm being guided to pull out certain cards. I don't normally do it that way. Normally, I just flip cards as I go. I just said it's a surprise and I'm showing it to you. Alright, now they tell me to do it like this. Nope. I'll be intuitively guided by my ancestors on what to do. And where to start. Okay. Now we're ready. Alright. Give me a second to tap into the energy. This is tapping into the collective energy for those who are watching this extended reading. All signs extended reading. Money is coming to you in expected and unexpected ways. This is your karma playing out. There's some things that was holding back your prosperity. It may be money. It could be a surprise change in your family status. It could be a new job situation. But things that was held back from you is being released. There is a masculine energy spiritually that is out protecting you, and this energy wants you to know that they've been by your side since before you were even born, and they're guiding you through this tumultuous time period that you've been experiencing over the last few years. And now is the time to reap what you sow. And I'm being shown plants. I'm being shown seeds, and the plants rising, and the way it's growing is starting out very slow, and then all of a sudden fast. And I think they're wheat chaff. I'm not very familiar with plants, but it seems to me like it's wheat, tall, skinny stems shooting straight up into the sky. Your social life is going to change. You're no longer going to be isolated as you have been, and people are going to come to you versus the other way around. You are now in a place of attract, whereas before you were in a energy of chase. You have finally turned the corner, and you're now in a energy of positivity where you're attracting things into your life. Excuse me. I just had to burp, which is a good thing because that means I'm on the right track. Again, the cycle is completing for you. You are moving forward. You're releasing negative toxicity, and you're bringing in the light. And I'm being reminded again about the spiritual bath. It's very important that you cleanse your etheric body. You guys are bringing in negative energy from outside, your interactions, your day-to-day interaction with other people, and you're bringing it into your home, and you need to cleanse your etheric body. And the best way to do that for you is through spiritual cleansing, spiritual baths. You have a lot of options for you that are being driven towards you. It's as if it's like being divinely guided on a journey. You're gonna have so many options, but be careful because not all options are real. You have some that are fake gold and some that are pure gold. You have to use discernment to decipher which one is best for you. And because they're gonna show up as shiny pieces of moments of I finally did it, I finally got here. You really have to be careful because there's going to be some opportunities for you that are meant for you, and there's going to be some that are in place to deceive you, to bring you back into your negative energy, negative cycle. Use discernment, follow your intuition. Your emotional state is improving for the better. It's now in a place of centeredness. I'm hearing that some of you have been taking Joy's advice to align yourself, and taking my advice. I'm sorry, I'm channeling the third person. Taking my advice to align your chakras, and it's working. So continue to do that. Your family life may seem out of order right now, and it will continue to be that way. I'm hearing it's not your fault, 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 it's not your fault. I am being guided to remind you over and over again that it's not your fault, that you're taking on too much of responsibility and the blame, and it is not your fault. You keep hearing over and over again, it's not your fault, it's not your fault, it's not your fault, it's not your fault. And spirit and your ancestors and Archangel Gabriel wants you to give yourself a hug and remind yourself, the person that loves me the most is me. And keep saying that to yourself. And then when you have these moments where you feel out of tune with yourself and your family and your loved ones, and you feel like it's all your fault, hug yourself and say that the person that can love me, the person that loves me the most is me. I feel like crying after that, guys. You've been in your head a lot, and it's like you have these moments where you spiral mentally, and you're being asked to find ways to ground yourself. And there's some people who's been stubborn about seeking professional assistance, and this is your sign to do that. So if you've been waiting for that moment of I need a sign, I just heard like I'll just wait till I'll get a sign or someone tells me to do it, I'm being guided to tell you that now is the time. This is your sign. Again, you're manifesting things in your life that are attuned to what you've been wanting, not what you had, but what you've been wanting. In order to maintain a energetic energy where you could receive what's coming towards you, is to change your mindset into thinking, I want what's best for me, instead of I'm going to settle for whatever is available. Because what you're going to receive over the next 4 months is what's best for you. But the moment you start settling, the energy is going to shift, and you might not be able to receive all this manifestation that's coming towards you. I'm being asked to tell you to check your mail. There's something in your mail that maybe you misplaced, or something about in your mail, like mail. I just something in your mail, and I'm seeing an envelope, and I keep hearing the word something in your mail, something in your mail, something in your mail. Stay away from partnerships that drain you. And you know what I'm talking about. That's what I just got. Stay away from partnerships that drain you, and you know what I'm talking about. They want me to pull a card for this particular one. Tell me to go to the third one. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. You're having these doubts, thinking that you're basically being gaslit, and by the person you need to stay away from, and it's causing you to have negative thoughts about yourself. It's causing you to have negative thoughts about your life situation. For some of you, for those that were saying that had to be reminded, it's not my fault, it's not my fault, it's not my fault, it's not your fault. Watch your thoughts. There's somebody or some people, because it feels like more than one person in your circle that's gaslighting you intentionally, and like they're enjoying it. This is giving me not a narcissistic, but someone in cahoots with a narcissistic. They're called flying monkeys. Dr. Ramani has a video about flying monkeys. If you want to check that out, they're pretty much people they're the minions of the narcissist. So you might want to look into that. For those who are content creators, your light is going to shine in ways you cannot expect. Your content is going to soar. You're going to change so many people's lives. You're going to bring in a abundance of financial wealth because of what you're pouring out into other people. Your actions, your creativities, your thoughts, your words, you are a blessing to others, and therefore you will be blessed yourself. Don't be afraid to say no to things that don't work for you. Again, do not settle for anything in your life that does not align with what you want in your life and how you want you, your life to be in the future. Never settle. If you're looking for a new job and your base pay is $30 an hour, why are you applying for jobs that are $15 an hour? Because you just want to get a job to get by. What you need to do is continue searching for those $30 an hour jobs, and just know that eventually you will get it. So that's not for everybody, but it's basically that scenario of you're settling for less when you know you should be aiming for more. Your heart chakra is your anchor. Therefore, don't be afraid of your emotions that you're feeling. You need to learn how to process those emotions, because your emotions are your superpowers. So stop suppressing it. Stop telling yourself it's your fault. It's not your fault. Your heart, your emotions, how you feel is your superpower. Instead of pushing it away, tap into it and embrace it. There's going to be a moment in the future that's going to rock your world. I'm so sorry. It's going to be disconcerting. It's going to affect everything around you. It's going to be paralyzing. It's going to last for about a week. The harsh reality of it, the dumbfoundedness, the I can't believe this happened. It's going to last for about a week, the initial shock, before you'll start to move into another phase where you're more able to function on a day-to-day level. They want me to bring that up for someone because they feel like you might not remember this reading, but subconsciously the thought will be there. So it will help you, subconsciously it will help you through that moment of pain and suffering. Don't be afraid to walk away from what does not serve you. You're being guided to save your money but spend your money. Save your money. You're on the right path. You do need to save your money for your future, especially the future lifestyle you have for yourself. But don't hold on so tight that you block the money energy from coming to you. So if your grip is this tight, you won't let money. For example, they're showing me this actually. They're showing me this crystal to show you. If your grip is this tight, money energy won't be able to infiltrate it. So they want you to hold it more like this. Collect money like this, save money like this, and money will keep flowing towards you. Whereas if you have it in a grip lock, in a deadlock, you're basically stopping money from coming to you, even though you're thinking to yourself, I'm saving, I'm doing, I'm growing, and you need to let this go. And I think that message was for me directly, because I felt very personal. All right, and the reason why you haven't been with the person that you want to be with is because you're operating on a false narrative of I am not good enough for that person. The very moment you realize you are good enough for that person will come back into your life. Or for others, a new person will come into your life that will, for lack of a better term, rock your world. I'm hearing that there's a family member of somebody watching this who's in prison. and I'm being told that you can't help everyone. Of course, that's not going to be for everybody, but that was the message for one. Back to save but don't save. This is plan but be spontaneous. Don't plan everything out. Leave room for those moments of inspiration and spontaneity, because in that combination you will find your sweet spot. And I was just told that's it. I just heard that's it. All right, so that's the tarot channel message for all signs, the extended reading. I want to end it with since we had love, let's do a couple of romance cards for that little portion that mentioned a new partner or an old partner returning. Oh, shuffle again, Joy. I was just told to shuffle again. And they want me to shuffle a third time. They're saying I'm not doing it correctly. Who am I to argue with ancestors? Because they be right. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Remember what I said? That once you start feeling and believing that you're good enough for that person will come back. That's what this is for. This is for that new relationship, for those who are fighting a new relationship, and this is also for the rekindling of an old relationship. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Don't deny how you feel about that person, because it's real. And keep an open mind. You might be surprised at the person, because you're surprised that, oh, Israel Elba actually likes me, actually find me attractive, because it's Idris, you know. So they want you to keep an open mind and not be surprised that someone that you consider a 10 or a 9 or star quality is attracted to you, because you are a 10 and you are star quality. So of course a star quality person will be attracted to you. All right, guys, so thank you so much for being a Patreon member. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and until next time. I was trying to see if there's anything else. I always try to stall at the end of the reading to see if I get any other messages, but that's it. So until next time, bye bye.